Okay, it looks like I lost my recording audio about 0.754 on this. So what I'm going to do is try to pick up right there at 754, and I'm going to play. So I'm going to try to pick up here and play and see what happens. So I'm going to hit this. Now, what we want to be doing here is we want to switch to the default is Windows authentication mode. And we're going to try to switch from that to mixed mode, SQL Server Authentication and Windows Authentication mode. What this does is Windows Authentication mode is the secure way to do it, whereas you have to be sitting at the console to log in to log into the server. Mixed mode means that you can come in with a password and connect to the server using a password, whereas with Windows, you must be authenticated in Windows. We're going to be using mixed mode here, and we're going to have to specify a password. We'll enter the password, and so first we'll select mixed mode, and then we'll specify the password. So I'm going to play and let it do that. So it's telling you mixed mode now. Now we'll type in a password, and you can use the same password. Use your password. This is the System Administrator account, SA account. And he's going to type in a password. Use one that you'll remember. Okay, type it in. So we're in mixed mode. Make sure you get that one. Make sure that you pick up this guy right here. Okay, there we go. Maybe I accidentally backed it up there. Okay, finally we're getting the password typed in. Okay, there's the password. Now we should go to the next. Here someplace. Can't imagine what I found to say that it took me this long to say it. Basically, if you log in with Windows authentication, you are the system administrator, is what this is saying. So we're going to talk more about that. Well, come on, go on to the next page. Next, let's go, apurete. I can't imagine what I found to talk this long about this page. But the system administrator, SA is the system administrator account. And so if you're sitting at the console, you can always get to that account. Okay, here we go. We are going to have to accept. All you can do is accept here. Come on, dude. There we go. And next. There you go. Now we'll have to consent to a couple of other things, accept to install Python. And so I'll say next. There you go. And here we go to setting up everything. And in just a moment, we'll be done. So that was a pretty important little step, though, there to switch it to mixed mode authentication was the main thing that you had to do. Right now, I think all we're going to do is wrap it up. So we're installing now. And okay, so we've essentially gone on through it, and I've put it on hold, and then now we are at the screen where we're going to do it, and now we're going to close him, and we're just about, now we're finished essentially. So we're wrapped up. Now we have to restart the machine and come back into the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and end this recording. Basically, we're okay. We're about to do some other stuff, but we're going to come back in. Let's see, we got about 2 more minutes left on this recording. I don't know what we're going to do. Okay, he's just checking now, he, meaning me, checking now to see that the server is running, and it is running. So from the services, we can see that he is set up now to a manual start. At school, you're going to leave it to an automatic start, but at home, you'd probably like to start it, to have it start manually. If you start your server manually, then that means that it's not eating up a lot of your resources at home. So you just shut it down when you're finished with it. And then that way it doesn't, so it's demonstrating now how to stop the server, and stopping, say yes. And then before you can do anything else, now before you can use the server, you have to start it. So are we going to double click it? Go ahead and double click it, click, or just right click and say start. There you go, start. And now it's starting, and now it's back running again. So it's pretty simple. You can start it or not. Oh, golly, less than a minute left on this tape. You can follow along with the basically SQL Server, SQL Express over here in the services is the database. And in the next tape, after we restart, the next recording will talk about setting up the SSMS, or the Server Management Studio. Server Management Studio is a handy little device, and should only be just a few more seconds here before this recording, the one we're watching right now, turns into a pumpkin. And there we go. So he's out, and I'm about to end this one, indicating that we're now finished. So I'm going to end this meeting. Goodbye.